This is Shiva here. I work as Head of Sales Engineering at Field Proxy. So today let's look into installation process and how it works using a Field Proxy application, right? So before I show you the application and the backend of it, so what does this solve, right? So let's say you are a manager and you have a team of 4 to 5 field agents, right? And what they do is they go to your customers' places and they do this installations, right? So usually what happens is, right, people assign these installation visits to their field teams using either WhatsApp or Google Forms, etc., right? So we're going to give you an alternate to that and using a mobile application, which makes your work a lot more easier and all the data in a much better representative way, right? So there are two views for us. One is a manager view, that is a web portal. Another one is a mobile application which your field teams can use, right? So now let me show you as a manager how would you assign visits, installation visits to your field agents. So this is how the web portal looks like, right? And these are all the set of customers here, existing customers whose data you already prior entered into our portal. Now let's say you want a field agent to visit your customer Shakti, right? So let's fill an entry here. So you go here and you select date and time, that is 4 today, and let's say it's 4 o'clock you want a visit to be done. You apply. The reasons for visit, let's say would be new product installation, okay? And let's say agent is available and you type it and you save it. So as soon as you save it, there is an update that happens in the mobile application for your field agent. So this is how the mobile application view looks like. So now let's say the agent has to go into installation management, and for that day there are a lot of customers that he has to visit that you fill in. Let's say there's a new product installation request that is there, right, which we selected. So he can see the details, he or she can see the details here, new product installation. So Velavan is able to see this, and now he goes to the location, and now he has to check in, right? So when an agent goes generally to a customer's place, there's always some data that he wants to see about this customer, either phone number or what are the details, what did he buy prior, all this. So all that data can be reflected here, the customer data here, customer information. And Velavan will also be able to see the visit history. How many times has somebody visited this particular customer, right? Why they have visited and the notes they have taken. All these data will be reflected here. Now, he has to check in from the exact location, right? We have geofenced this location, so he cannot check in from any other location. He has to be at the customer location exactly to check in. So once that is done, he'll be able to submit the response and check in from there. Now moving on, so this data is successfully submitted in the backend. Next would be installation report, right? Now he can take a picture about whatever he has installed, may it be a mobile application, may it be an air conditioner, or may it be a washing machine. So they can take a picture of it. Then if there is a follow-up required, yes or no. If it is yes, they can add it. If it's a no, you can just simply say no. And if any notes that he has to require, he has to update, he can update it there. If not, he can just mention it as none and then submit the response. This response is also saved on the back end of your system. Once submitting successfully, then once all the work is done, the next step is simple location checkout. He has to check out from the same exact location again and then submit. Now this check-in and checkout is done. So this is how the mobile application view is. Also during the checkout, they can also take the customer signature, right? So this is immediately post checkout. This is the customer signature platform portal that opens. Then the customer can submit their signature and then submit. Post that, the response is recorded inside your mobile application. And now let's say what is happening. So right, this is how the process is, right? As I told you, it's quite simple. Installation, check-in and check-out, and installation report. This is how the process is on a broader view is looking like, right? Now, all this data is collected from us, right? So what do we do with this data is we provide you with a much attractive dashboards to see. For example, as a manager today, you can see how many overall installations that you assigned, and how many of them are pending is also shown here. Post that, if you scroll down, you can see what are the installations that are scheduled, or if it's completed, pending. On a broader scale, you can see status of it and location, delay if there's some delay in it, and delivery proof, that is if they updated some reports from the delivery end, and all these details, right? Now you can also see on a whole level, like how many overall installations are there and how many of them are completed. And going further, you can also see individual user wise, right? Let's say Velavan alone has how many visits that he has done and how many installations that he has completed. And here in this dashboard, you can also see how much time that they have spent in a particular location on an average, right? So these are all the reports that you will be able to see with the data that is coming in. So this can help you to look into data in a much better way and improve your team's productivity, right? Hope this video addresses all your questions. If not, if you have any other further queries, please feel to reach out to us. Thank you for your time. Yeah. So now let me show you, as a manager, how would you assign visits, installation visits to your field agents. So this is how the web portal looks like, right?